Hello everyone, Ryan here. It's that time. That's right. I know everybody's been waiting for it. With bated breath. No, not really. But it is time for my April wrap-up. Yeah. So, during the month of April, I read Hollow City by Ransom. Of course, this is the second book in the series. I reviewed this. If you want to check out my review of it, I'll provide that link. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I also really enjoyed the first book, which is titled Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Granted, I know not everybody is a fan of this particular series, but I am, so that's all that matters. I also read a poetry collection titled Next Life by Armantrout. I reviewed this too. Granted, it's not like one of your mainstream popular kind of poetry collections, but I enjoyed it. I'll provide a link to where you can check out my review of it. I also read Diary of an Oxygen Thief by Anonymous. Reviewed this as well. I'll provide a link to that as well. And I actually liked it. I mean, granted, it's not the typical thing that I usually go for, but I thought it was at least somewhat unique. Definitely intriguing, and an interesting look into the mind of a misogynist. Perhaps not a thorough look, but it's a look nonetheless. So, and then I also read a play which is titled Simply Maria, or The American Dream by Josefina Lopez. I hadn't planned on reading this. It's just I came across a copy of it. It was available for free. Free as in, like, I could take it home at my local library. It was interesting. I definitely want to review this, so yeah, I'll be posting my review of this sometime in the next couple of days or so. But it was interesting. And then I also read a graphic novel titled Darth, Vader, and Son by Jeffrey Brown. Reviewed this. It's pretty hilarious. Yeah. And also Goodnight, Darth Vader by Jeffrey Brown. Kind of in the same vein, but except it's got more of a rhyming scheme. So funny, but not as funny as Darth Vader and Son. But, so I reviewed those. I'll provide links to those if you want to check those out. Those reviews. And then I listened to an audiobook titled Flat Broke with Two Goats by Jennifer McGaha. It's a memoir, essentially, about just the author's experience with, I guess, having to move into this, essentially, like, shack of some kind, somewhere in, like, I want to say Appalachian country. And yeah, because something happens where their home gets foreclosed on, and I haven't reviewed it yet, but that's another one I plan on reviewing and uploading to my channel in the next couple of days. It was interesting. So, yeah. I also read The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I really like this. But then, I believe I mentioned before, I'm a big fan of the movie. I own a copy of the movie adaptation. So, and I've seen that well over a dozen times. And so I never read the book, but I liked it. I liked it that it's a little more detailed, and yeah, I could tell right away the differences between the book and the movie, and of course I will be reviewing this as well at a later date. And then I read The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. That's right, The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss, or maybe Stephen King. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's, if you haven't read anything by Dr. Seuss, you're missing out. Haven't reviewed this yet, so, but definitely will. And then last I read another graphic novel just about Darth Maul, of course, a notable, well, I say noteworthy Star Wars character. And it was definitely interesting, pretty cool. I've always felt like Darth Maul is kind of like one of those underappreciated or Star Wars characters. Underrated, I guess, in a sense. I don't know, because, it's... I don't know, to me, he comes across as like a really cool villain. So, yeah. So that's everything I read during the month of April. I didn't get to read everything I wanted to. It's just, life stuff got in the way. That old pesky life. So yeah, that'll do it for my April wrap up. Let me know if you've heard of any of you have heard of any of these titles. If you can recommend similar stuff, that'd be awesome. So, also thanks to everybody who's currently subscribed. Also my new subscribers. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Definitely awesome. So that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. As always, till next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.